call it swag, some call it cockiness, some will call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Washington's offense has the ball for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wants to throw. It's Adams. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. A tackle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hale. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Salter. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UCLA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Salter. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll go back to the ground. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now on second down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Salter. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left. Zips it out to his man. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Adams. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kick is in the air. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Single back formation, and they give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Oh, they're after him. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense picks it up. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bruin. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Power ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35, Washington, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the catch.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Cardi.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
Running back searching for a hole. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep running.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Takes a handoff. It's Hale. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bruins are on the move. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
First down for the offense.
He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Adams. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Adams. It's complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wide receiver going in motion. Creates a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The quarter coming. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's good. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
First down for the offense.
The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He's got it on the right. And he'll be brought down. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Give to the single back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's got 50 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Adams. He'll pull it down. And they're able to make the tackle. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Working the big fella downfield and outside. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
UCLA.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Salter. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the returner goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
15. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Adams. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington sends out the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bruins will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. And that play looked great when they drew it up, and the playbook did not look so great when this defense snuffed it out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.